What's up YouTube? We're making a video about Litecoin. I made a Litecoin video previously about a Litecoin pension plan. Now what I stated in that video was, if you work and you pay into a pension and you pay say £20 a week into that pension, that money is going to be technically put in a confiscation till you get to a certain age. Now if you are someone that can manage your own assets and your own self-custody of your own money, instead of giving it to a private company, it can be taken out earlier. Like say for example, if you die regardless of a certain time or before, you know, you reach that retirement, yeah. But because Litecoin is a scripted network, yeah, and is basically like Bitcoin and can be moved for free, yeah, with less than 1p fee, you know, it's a good viable option to buy on exchanges and move, because in the amount of time, say in 10 years time, you're probably, 15 years time, how do you know that you're still going to be using a fiat currency? You could be using this currency as money anyway. Do you know what I mean? So in the point of, you can get a Litecoin card and spend Litecoin on a Litecoin card if you really wanted to. And if you've got a crypto.com account, you can use the crypto Visa, and then you can sell your coins to the Visa card for free if you want to do that. Now, if you haven't got a crypto.com account, I've got a referral link below, so no one's, if you used it, if you get the card, then we both get like £25 or $20 or whatever it is. Not too sure, but basically we had an all-time high, so it should show you if I go onto the internet, yeah. So we had an all-time high of like, oh, not an all-time high, I mean an all-time high in the last month, yeah. So we had a high of 86, not an all-time high, because Litecoin's all-time high is quite big to be fair, but you got 86, 85, right? So I buy like every week, yeah. So depending, I get paid on a Friday, yeah. So I usually put money in on a Friday or a Monday is when I usually do, till the market drops. So, here we went all the way down to 56. Yeah, in the last, I don't know, when was this? What date was this? This was 13th of March. Yeah, this was 12th to 13th of March. So, you can set limit orders if you don't want to buy on a specific date and then let the price come down and then buy then. But the thing is, what's happening right now is Bitcoin is not even up. It's on a red. And Litecoin's on a massive, like, I would say it's quite on a bit of a green stick right now. So it was at 64. And now it's like gradually rise to 75. Now, I did cop some more Bitcoin around 60, Litecoin around 64 quid. So, I buy in like all over the place. So, my buy-ins, I could check my phone and tell you where like I bought in 65, 50, 60, 63. I bought in at like 55, 52. I bought in at 30. I bought a lot of 30 as well, so I'm quite up on the 30s. Yeah, so you can see where it's zoomed at. You can tell, right? So basically every week, right, you see if you bought this week, if you'd bought on the 11th, yeah, like last week, you would have got like a nice big jump, So you'd have copped a couple coins around 60, yeah. Where I got some coins around 61, 62. So I was buying here as well, like at the beginning of the 8th. So what date was the 8th? The date of the 8th was the Monday. Yeah, the Monday. So I brought on the Monday that week, right? And we obviously got some low down. And then it went back up. So now we're going back up over here. Now, do we keep going up? Do we go down? It's, to be fair, I'm one of them people that actually don't care, because my term is long-term strategy, regardless. I had some Bitcoin fills on the screen at like £4, £4. I'll put like if anyone wants to like find any use out of my videos and you like want to donate, it can be like a couple pound or whatever, send me £2 a Litecoin, whatever, if you want to donate. I'll put an address or something below and you can just send me something, right? If you want to support my videos or whatever, then I make like more vids. I'm I haven't done a vid for like a month because I wanted to see how the price went before I made another video on this particular stuff. But it's quite good that we're seeing it going back up. So you see, the reason why it probably goes down a lot is due to the miners. And the miners obviously mine and just sell, because some of them don't hold. They just sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. They want that fast cash to pay off their equipment. Now, I think that we probably will go to 100 quid eventually. Like in the next, month or so, we're probably going to go to 100. But I reckon, like, let's say Bitcoin all-time highs are like 100k. I reckon we're probably going to see like going around 1200 this time, because it's just, I don't see why Litecoin's price is not at Bitcoin's price, because they're literally the same thing. It's classed as a digital commodity. Sailor's even been talking about it on Twitter. Like, it's a positive sign, yeah. It's a commodity, isn't it? Like, that's technically what it is. When Litecoin, right? So when Bitcoin was really high on fees, because somebody out there has made a Bitcoin NFT or whatever, so the gas fee went up to like £17 to move Bitcoin, right? And Litecoin was still a penny to move. So if you just sold your Bitcoin, swapped it to Litecoin, sent it to an exchange, and then swapped it back for free, you could have technically moved your Bitcoin for nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, if you wanted to move your Litecoin, for example, or your Bitcoin from Coinbase to Binance, you'd have just swapped your coin, sent it, and swapped it back, and you would have had the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So it's a good coin to get around the fees, to get around gas, or do you know what I mean? Like, if you got Ethereum on one exchange and you sell it, you swap it to Litecoin, send that Litecoin to that exchange, swap it back to Ethereum. Do you know what I mean? There's zero fees or whatever. But I like Litecoin. When you buy Litecoin, what I advise you to do is buy a hardware wallet, right? If you haven't got one of them, I'll give you a link, right, down below. I do use Ledger. I know there's been a lot of things with Ledger in the past, So basically, if you buy a Ledger, we get like, I don't know, £8 or something for free, or $10 a Bitcoin. At the end of the day, it's free money. It's something that's a benefit to you, benefit to me. We all want, any little bit of free money you can get is fantastic, isn't it? So basically, if you haven't got that, we'll get a link and boom. Yeah, that's basically what we can do. Get free stuff, and we'll see what Litecoin's price is in the upcoming weeks. Now, I am going to be buying Friday, regardless, right? We're on Wednesday right now, so Friday or Monday. So Monday, we'll see how the weekend plays out. I'll put in a limit, yeah? And then we'll see if it falls back to Monday. Because usually it goes down over the weekend and then goes back up during the midweek. So that's my usual strategy. If I don't buy Friday, we buy Monday, right? So obviously pensions later on in your life, yeah, they get taxed in the terms of when they pay you the money back to you, they're taxing you again. But the money was already taxed in the first place. Do you know what I mean? So if you have a set amount of money per year that you can earn, yeah, then all you do is, if you put, I don't know, 100,000 away over the past of 10 years, yeah, for example, just cash out the amount you need. Don't overextend. But like I say, these things are going to be used in the future anyway, because the fiat currency is probably going to disappear. They're all going to probably crash. Do you know what I mean? They're all probably going to go to zero. The dollar is going down, Tether is the only US dollar you should buy. Don't buy USDC. That's a scam coin, right? And thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace, boys.